Travelling south towards the Bergen Hot Springs, I made a grim discovery today. 2 knights of the White Mantle lay face down in the dust of the road, each pierced with half a dozen arrows. How long they had lay there dead I could not say, for I dared not approach their bodies lest somebody see me and report me to the White Mantle. I had no wish to be blamed for the killings, though I had no doubt who was really responsible. I hurried along my way, eager to put as much road as possible between myself and those forsaken victims of the Shining Blade. Whew, here we are. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So we're back here at the camp, showing you something that if you've played War in Kryta recently and you didn't play it when it first came out, you may have missed this. We're back at the camp and we're going to see a new dialogue thing going on here. So have a look here. Look, there's a White Mantle person here called Gavin. There's a woman called Mary Farson, John Bromwell, and Ralph Bromwell. There's a fair few people here at the camp. Something's going on, so I'm not actually sure how long till this dialogue triggers. Maybe we just have to come up and speak to Salma. Yeah, we go. So now a Shining Blade scout comes over and says, "Sir, the latest bunch of recruits have arrived and they await your orders." So, are these recruits? Have they been adequately screened? We cannot risk spies infiltrating the camp, says Gareth Quickblade. 2 of them are brothers from Shaymore who check out. Another's a widow who is acting far too angry at the mantle to be faking it. Yeah, I like that idea. So I guess that would be her. So these 2 from Shaymore, another one of the villagers. Any others? Yes, one, but, well, out with it, soldier, says Saphir, or Sapir. He was a member of the White Mantle. He's still wearing the armour. He claims he was banished when he refused to assist with the sacrificing of the Chosen. All we have to do is very easy to remember what happened with Hablion and how evil he seemed as soon as he got on the Bloodstone. His story checked out with our spies within the White Mantle. Bring the brothers and the widow into the camp. Turn the other away. We simply cannot risk having former Mantle within our ranks. I don't know whether I necessarily agree with turning them away. Does he have any dialogue specifically for us? Don't be so hasty, says Saphir. Don't be so hasty, Gareth, sorry. Half of our recruits once served the Mantle in some capacity. We cannot hope to win this war if we turn away willing soldiers. Yeah, this guy didn't just get exiled, he was so annoyed by it, he comes and he wants to fight against them. I think that's a pretty good guy. Very well, Saphir, but I expect you to take the personal responsibility for his conduct. And the second I see him acting suspicious, I will personally send him to the bottom of the Sea of Sorrows. Yay, references to other geographical locations. Very well, lead the recruits to the training yard for orientation with Sorim. Sweet. Okay, so can we actually speak to Gavin? Yeah, we can. He says, I don't blame you if you don't trust me. I wouldn't trust myself either, knowing what the White Mantle have put the Krytan people through. But I assure you, if you give me the chance to serve beside you, I will not let you down. I seek redemption for my sins and justice for Kryta, and I'll gladly die to achieve either. See, at the end of the day, the White Mantle, and we're going to be fighting a lot of White Mantle, you should remember this, they are, at the end of the day, they're Krytans too. This guy here, so this guy from Shaymore, he says, "Sir, yes sir." Oh, sorry, I thought you were one of the instructors. John told me if I just yell, "Sir, yes sir," whenever someone's done talking to me, I should do fine. I'm trying to get all this learning out of the way so I can get to the kill and mantle part. So he seems like he's going to be a far worse soldier than the White Mantle guy. John Bromwell, who says, "Did you know that our chances of surviving a direct assault and an unseen one are precisely 10,384 to 1? Wow, what are they doing?" Okay, did that stop my brother from running off to join the Shining Blade? Of course not. Though it also didn't stop me from following him, so maybe I'm as dumb as he is. Is this specific number just made up, or maybe it's a reference to something? Who knows? I guess these guys are like proving their worth, or at least the brothers are, the other guys aren't. Okay, so yeah, don't forget, like, we're fighting the wars against the White Mantle, but there are real messiahs still lurking around the shadows. Okay, we've also got Mary Farson. I recognise her name. She says, "Have you ever seen a lynx protecting a cub? Few things in Kryta are more dangerous, but the beast will still be predictable." This is cool as well, because, like, lynx, don't forget, this is, like, supposed to be a tropical area. I've mentioned it before, but it's really weird how come Guild Wars 2, Kryta doesn't feel very tropical anymore. It just feels like far more traditional fantasy, plus there are still swamps about, and it's kind of weird. I don't know why they changed it from that. She'll always stand between you and her cub and never wander far from them. Kill her cub, however, and you will unleash a fury in her heart that no one can predict. Seemingly random, but in truth precise and calculated. The lynx will stop at nothing to end your life. The Mantle took my cub. They took everything from me except my life, and I will gladly sacrifice that for a chance to strike at their heart as they struck at mine. Wow, that's some really cool dialogue. Awesome. Welcome aboard. She does look pretty angry as well. So there you go. These are the new recruits now. this little thing here, these people, as I said, the War in Kryta was releasing incremental updates, and every now and then a new encounter would appear here. However, there is a way that you'll miss this encounter. If you're just rushing through the War in Kryta, you know all that stuff we've been doing with MOX? Basically, that ends with something that I'm going to show you in a minute in the video. If you do what we're about to do in the video before coming back to the camp, you'll miss out on this dialogue. Granted, you don't need to see this dialogue at all to complete the content, but obviously there's no way that I'm going to just skip out on this stuff. So yeah, this is one major thing that people tend to miss out on, just like the Gwen stuff that I ended up getting for you guys, and indeed also that first dialogue, which is also extremely easy to miss these days. I'm not even sure how you actually would get that. It's not that intriguing though, obviously. If you were really interested, it was in the description of the previous video. But yeah, there you go, that's the Shining Blade camp here. That's a very easily missable bit of dialogue there. Some more people, some new recruits coming in. I think nobody else has really got any. There will be a point in the story where these guys will change their dialogue as well for us later, but we'll get to that when we come to it. So, for this video, basically we've got 2 storylines going on, right? Well, no, we're going to have like 3 threads going on. We've got the stuff, we've got Kieran's scavenger hunt, which we'll be doing next video, and we've also got something to do with Zin, okay? So, we completed these quests to do with Zin and MOX, right? They aren't actually a prerequisite of the War in Kryta. You don't have to do those. But once you've completed the Asuran arc of Eye of the North, you can come back here to Vlox's Falls, and the story of what happened with MOX and Zin is continued, and this is brilliant. This is like a huge conversation we're about to see here. So I'm actually going to kick everyone except for MOX here, so let's grab him. That's so weird actually, going onto this. I remember when I first started this Let's Play, you might have noticed it, I used to always cut out every single time I came on the party window because I just didn't want it to sort of break the immersion, so to speak. And now I just don't care. Funny about all the little things I used to do. But yeah, we'll come out here, right? So you come out into Arbor Bay, and like I said, you don't have to do the MOX quest, you don't even have to have him unlocked. The dialogue acts as if he is unlocked, so bear that in mind, so I've brought him with me. But this will literally happen, this person will be here, this guy here, Chark, regardless of, what did he just say? Should we zone out so that we get to see what that dialogue was? He'll be there. The only thing you have to do to have him to be here is complete the Asuran arc of Eye of the North. But it's always nice to actually know what the hell these people are talking about. It strikes me that this is one of those things that they should be a prerequisite there, but Arena just didn't think about it. But yeah, so here's Chark, okay? And he wasn't here during Eye of the North. He only appears after he finished it. He says, if you've had a run-in with Zin, come see me. Okay, well, yeah, I suppose you could say we've had a run-in with him. What do you have to say? So Chark says, I'm looking for witnesses for an upcoming trial. Were you involved in the ROX, POX, or NOX incidents? Well, we're in with all 3 of them. What happens if we say, I don't know? Well, today's your lucky day then. You'll have the opportunity to learn all about it. Fascinating stuff. Intrigue, drama, wanton destruction. You'll really enjoy hearing the story. If anyone asks, just say you're a witness. After all, you are there to witness the trial. So technically, it's true. Are you prepared to enter? Okay, no, I heard about them though. What does he say there? Excellent, excellent. This is an ideal opportunity for you to learn more and share what you've already heard. Rumours and hearsay are the foundation of any good court case. Really, Chark? Really? So yeah, this is pretty hilarious, this whole thing that we're coming into. Let's actually say the real answer, which is yes, and I have MOX to prove it. In that case, by authority of the Arcane Council, I officially request your presence at the trial of Zin. Wow, that's very formal and nice. You do realise you're speaking to a booker, yeah? And when I say request, when I say request, I mean command. It is the Arcane Council, after all. Alright, so here we're going to learn about the Arcane Council, and these are basically the people who uphold the law in Asuran society. It's quite interesting. It's very similar to what I think they used to do in ancient Greece, where they just sort of kick someone out and make them an exile for 10 years if they did something wrong in society. It's very similar to that. It seems to be based on that. So, let's go. Now, there's going to be a lot of dialogue here, a lot of people to talk to. I hope I won't bore you guys to death, but this is basically what this video is going to be about. It's really cool. It used to really annoy me when people would start going through the War in Kryta when they started learning where it was, and everyone would just sit around doing this and say, oh, this is so boring, it takes so long. And I'm like, no, come on, it's hilarious. You just need to actually read. I know reading, not everybody likes reading, but it's not so bad. Okay, so yeah, we come back out here, right, into the Vlox's Falls, but we're actually in an instance. You get some, are these bit golems? No, these are just golem sentries, which don't let you go back through here. However, if you're playing an assassin secondary or just an assassin primary, you can use shadow steps to jump behind these guys, and you can walk back out the portal. Do you remember what I described when we were at oh wow, I haven't even been there on Peter, when we were at the Tarnished Haven here, and how you can hop past the portal during that mini mission that we did with the Messar, and how you could explore all of the Alsacia Tangle. The exact same thing happens here. You can go explore all of Arbor Bay, and in fact unfog certain areas of the map that wouldn't be possible, because you can walk behind these other portals here as well. well. Kind of interesting. If you guys have got some spare time and you want to do it, then go ahead, because you can, using as many of these little exploits as you can unfog a lot more of the map than you'd expect, and it actually allows you to get like the Grand Master Eye of the North title without having to completed like one Vanquish or a couple of dungeons or something. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is basically what it is. Now, at the start, you can speak to every single character here, and they all have something interesting to say. Then you can do something, and then you can speak to them all again at the end. So here's Chark. He says, "You're finally here, Booker. Per Asuran custom, no one may speak to the council, defense, or persecution for the duration of the trial. So quickly conclude any business you have with them, and step into the witness area when you're ready for us to begin." Okay, so the witness area is over there. I think you can speak to people there, but I'm a little bit wary of doing that. So we'll just go sort of around clockwise, shall we? So here's Chark first, and he actually says nothing. Brilliant. Okay, so here we've got Blim. Alright, so Blim, this is Ula's assistant. We learned a lot about him. He's kind of a bit insane. There will be a dungeon coming up in the dungeon series where we check him out and see what's going on there. Oh, actually, that reminds me. One of the dungeons I did very recently had a lot of really interesting lore to do with Kryta come Guild Wars 2. There'll be a link in the description. And if I forget to put a link, please, somebody remind me in the comments, because I always forget. There'll be a link in the description leading you to that video if you want to watch it, which is really quite cool if you've not been checking out the dungeon series as well. Anyway, here's Blim. So he says, "She's a schemer. That's what she does. She schemes. Not just mean, crafty too. I could have set the whole lab on fire." Okay, Blim, you're totally not insane. So obviously he's talking about Ula there. Here we've got GOX. This is the stupid golem who mocks, basically. He's got the correct power core here. "How you doing, Gur? I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom da doom doom." Yeah, okay, so yeah. I think that's another reference to Invader Zim there. I can't remember the episode though. I used to love it, but it was so long ago I used to watch Invader Zim. After I made that video, I watched the intro though on YouTube. So many memories. But okay, GOX. We can go speak to him as well in a little while. All of these guys will have some new stuff to say. So over here, there's no one actually over here. This isn't what the trial's going on. But we can come over here. You actually remember when we first started Eye of the North, when we first got here, they were having another trial. Do you not remember the cutscene that happened here, where we first met Olivia? That was another trial, essentially. So here we've got the council and basically the key players in this little story that we've been experiencing here. First, there's MOX, who says, "If it does not compute, you must acquit." Okay, MOX, thank you. Here's Zin himself, the duly accused. He says, "Perfect day for vindication. Within an hour's time, I will have disposed of the superior's charges, humiliated Ula in public, and if all goes well, sent this crowd of imbecilic miscreants fleeing in terror. Teach them to testify against me." Alright, well, he's particularly confident. What does the defense sign say? Does it say anything? No? Okay, then we've got Councillor Mintok. I don't believe we've ever met him before. But he says, "Buoy up. Buoy up. I can already tell how this case is going to turn out. Impressed? Oh, you don't need to say anything. I know what you're thinking. What does buoy up mean? Is that like... There's a lot of references here to a lot of films, guys, by the way. I'm going to miss a lot of them. If I can remember a couple, then we'll see. This is a very unique sort of Asura outfit. I don't ever remember having seen something like this, but this is Councillor Rex, who says, "What a hassle. Ula better come through with these parts she promised me." Okay. Is this the guy that... Oh, is this the guy who said that we owed him something and he never forgets who owes him stuff? Or is that someone else? And in any case, here's Ula herself. Haven't seen you for a while, Ula. How's it going? Well, it's good to see you. Just stand there with all the other witnesses. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Ula. So she's like the original Goal Monster mastermind, but she kind of takes a step back in the plot now, and really Zim and Blim come forward. We've got Councillor Mamp, who of course we've met before. He says, "I'm the head of the Arcane Council and we're in the middle of a major case. Can't you tell that I'm too important to talk to you, Booker? Look at my hat. See how fancy my hat is? Now look at your hat." Enough said. Okay, thank you. Okay, you do have a very fancy hat. I can't wait to play an Asura and tell people that in game, because they're not going to have as fancy hats as we are as Asura. But actually, having said that, you don't get the headdresses. I went on a rant about this, but you never see any. I've never seen in Guild Wars 2 the ability to wear crap like what Ula's got on her head. It's such a shame. Why did they make the Asura such a comic race? Oh well, never mind. Councillor Troj, who says, "Zin is making a mistake by not hiring an advocate. I told him as much, but he wouldn't listen. I guess an advocate's like a lawyer. I'd hoped people would start taking me more seriously when I got his new tunic, but I sense that isn't working." Brilliant. Also, mind you, they are quite funny. I do like how the Asura are funny. Councillor Lumpies. Hey, Lumpies. "I still don't see why Mamp gets to be head of the Arcane Council. I've been on the council half as long as he has, so I should get to run things in half the time. Excuse me a moment. None of you are geniuses. Why are none of you geniuses? I'll tell you why, because you're not me. Okay, thank you very much. Den and Crane, this is really, really cool. This is a single NPC that's like model is split into 2 different characters, but they both have separate animations playing. How cool is this? This has got to be like the most unique NPC in all of Guild Wars, and I'm pretty sure I've just lagged out. Yeah, I have. Can we at least click them and speak to them? No, we can't. Give me a second, guys, while I reconnect. There we go. Okay, so they say, Den and Cran, we just need you to stand over in the witness area next to those others. This won't be long. Never lost, never will, Den and Cran. Okay, why do you keep saying your own names? Why not? They're great names, Den and Cran. Why don't you say yours more? Peter Redhill. Ah, Peter Redhill. Okay, fine. Does that say prosecution or persecution? There's no real difference, is there? It's not the Asuran way to pretend something is what it isn't, unless there's some advantage to be gained, of course. In this case, everyone knows the situation, so why not call a spanner, if you know what I mean. Okay, brilliant. So you are being persecuted, Zin. Just hope you're aware of that. But he's been a big head about it anyway, so I don't think we should feel bad. Now, I think when we go over to this witness area, it's going to start triggering dialogue.